Okay, folks, and we're back. So far, it's working out okay. I didn't actually change anything. I just restarted a few times, and well, here we are. So we're just gonna continue right along. You know what? I'm gonna save now that we're past that part. I shouldn't have had anything that was causing a crash, and apparently it just wanted to crash. What can you do? Rebellious children and all. These computers, minds of their own after a while. So many spiders. I don't like all these spiders. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Nice try. Thank you, Sarana. Bring in the artillery. Yes. Dum 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 dum. Jump. I like all the fog. Do 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 do. It's nice to get back to my pretty games. I'm looking forward to Fallout 4 because it should be at least as pretty. And eventually, maybe even prettier. Once people make fancier textures and stuff. Not that I'll be able to run prettier because I have the same computer. Search Breton. Darkfall Cave Note. What happened to that underwear? Tried putting it back on last time. Oh well. In fact, it had been on last time. I bet I know what happened. Darkfall Cave Note. Here we go. Sister, I know that you'll come find me, but it will be too late. If you find this letter, get out of this forsaken cave as soon as possible. We were fools to think we could live so close to such creatures and live peacefully. I should have headed back to camp with you after we placed the torches down here. I thought that these trolls would be different, that they would somehow understand that we didn't want to hurt them. I am now cornered, and it is only a matter of time before one of the trolls decides to finish me off. I hope it is a quick death. Farewell, my dear sister. Dum 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 dum. Kind of depressing, because she died too. I don't want the torches, but I want everything else. And looks like I want everything here too. What is up, 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 and away. It's dark. Ah, ramp. No? Yeah. Ah, bingo. I know where this leads. Let me guess. Spiderwebs? Spiderwebs. Okay. Am I somehow invincible? Or am I just getting really lucky? I need to get hit by something. But last time I checked, I was on a pretty high difficulty. Let's... No. Yeah, what is it? Settings. Okay. Gameplay. Difficulty expert. Interesting. Nope. I'm not invincible. I've just gotten really lucky. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Stop that. Ouch. Ooh. Okay, now that we've had it reinforced that I'm not invincible, let's find, healing. I'm getting some restoration practice that I hadn't intended. You too, Sarana. Up and then back down. Okay, we know there's trolls around here. Oh, good. I'm using flames. I'll have a chance. Level 28. I would hope I have more than a chance, but you never know with trolls. They're tricksy. And they're rather tired of mutton. What they wouldn't give for a bloomin' bit of man flesh. I'm okay. Oh, I was gonna say I'm okay with that one just sitting there. Hopefully it's just the two and there's not one on the other side that I'm missing. That's about to swipe at me from behind. Not bad. Okay, good haul, good haul. Well, just looks like the two. Anything hiding up here? No. Or at least it doesn't appear so. Of course not, love. Ah. We have found our destination.
You have nothing to fear.
Oh, that's right. I watched the video and checked the audio. Might be just a tad too quiet, so we're gonna up it to there. And hopefully that bounces a little better. Knight Paladin Gelibor.
I am Knight Paladin Gelibor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Halkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Bertha, my brother.
Seems a bit extreme.
Kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Bertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
You're not going to show me much. Okay. I was going to say just by standing there and then you moved. Make a liar out of me, will you? Oh, fancy. Whoa.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple.
know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did.
Sounds fun.
First lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
Darkfall Passage. Sounds ominous.
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
Oh goody, I get a picture.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Welcome back, love. Yes, Kitty has questions.
I expected as much.
No, I'm just fine,
They're
thank you.
ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking, we had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price: the blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Bertha and myself are the only 2 snow elves that remain. This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the snow elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era.
But there were only 100 of you?
Retreat for those that wished to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Painnneck, Sirabane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. May Auriel keep you
So long. So ugly. Eesh.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be.
Warmer is good for a vampire.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, they're still very much resistant to my flames. Ouch. And still very much deadly to me. always feel like I should be able to do something with the Chaurus Chitin, but I can never remember what. Done that coin, fall my ear. Shield's worthless. Sword is not worth it enough.
Where'd you come from?
Out of his little hole. I don't know what you'd call those. Hives? Pods? I'm thinking thingamajiggers. Oh, good shot, Saran. I hear a buzzing. Supposedly something has detected me, but I don't see anything in here to be detected by. Oh, look, a couple of them. Thankfully, apparently their poison isn't very deadly to me at the moment. Not sure why. Not going to ask why. Don't really care why, as long as it's not. Oh, good job, Saran. Just what I always wanted. Toasty vampire. It's so dark. Ah, that was a deep hole. Dum 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 dee doo wah. There's someone over there. They want to murder me, but I'm not going to let them. I'm going to roast them where they stand. They'll be dead first. That's a decent price to weight ratio. You're a very noisy skeleton. Here, help me practice my destruction. Ooh, a chest. Good stuff, too. Take destruction. Lightning bolt. Nothing in there. Okay. Potent aversion to fire. I couldn't even see that, but apparently it was there, so that's good.
Who's there?
Ouch.
Done and done.
Good timing. That was the end of my magic. To my coin, Falmer ear, giant lichen, lichen. Probably lichen, something. Kill it, Serana. I got no magic. Ow. Items. Potions. There we go. Restore health. Restore health. Thank you. running away. I missed.
Still remember how to fight.
It's going away. Just ignore it. You're not gonna ignore it, are you? Of course not. There's somebody over there. On the other side of that water. Nope, not on the other side of the water. He's right there, but he doesn't know I'm here. That's not a very useful potion. Restore 29 points of magicka, but damage it by 12. Oh. I'm gonna use all my magicka potions just to get out of here alive. Oh, wrong button. Very resistant to flames. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good hit. Healing? Let's do some healing. Serana. Where are you? Are you still chasing that guy? Oh good, you're finally coming back. Trias Hunter antenna. I didn't mean to take that. Oh well, I can always get rid of it later. What do we have? Gleam Blossom. Chitin chest. Good. Magic. Gleam Blossom. Gleam Blossom. Don't even know what you do. But you're a potion ingredient, and so I want you. I don't even know what you're shooting at yet. Oh, there's someone over there now. Oh, it's all gone. Search me. Come on, Serana. We're going. Okay, he's dead. That chest is certainly trapped. And there's the trap. Good haul. Time to loot the bodies. Loot the body. Loot the body. Loot the body right now. All the random stuff I picked up is starting to add up. Anybody down there?
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
McCoy, Falmer, ear, gold. Oh, nobody but a chest. We like chests. Good chest,
Who's
too.
there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, there's another one. Good timing, Serana. You tackled the little guy. Falmer hardened boots. Am I heavy armor or light armor? I'm heavy armor, apparently. So, we don't care about the helmet. The gloves are an improvement, and the boots. Helmet's good weight ratio to value ratio, though. Amethyst, arrows, coins, arrows, ears, and poison. Now, wearing a complete set. I'm not wearing a complete set, and I don't generally fight vampires. So, boots. What do I have? Steel boots. All my stuff is enchanted, though. The only thing that's not is the part that doesn't grant me an increase. Okay. Pardon me. That makes a decision easy. If there's no benefit, don't swap it out, because that's not a very good looking piece of armor. Intimidating maybe, but since Skyrim doesn't have an intimidate skill, it doesn't help me much. I have no idea when we started this recording, by the way, folks, so we're just gonna stop when we stop. Similar, yet deadlier. Yes, yes indeed, by the blood. They're locked up.
Where'd you come from?
That's good, Serana. You just taunt them. I'm going to loot this guy and the chest. Wow, that's a wicked looking chest. Open gilded armor. It doesn't weigh anything, so I'm definitely going to take it. 4 whole pounds. Whoop-de-doo, you know? Yep. He wasn't very happy with that. Can't say I blame him. Q. There we go. I'm still getting used to favorites. I never used it much before this. Ooh, look, another dead one. Drummer coin, Falmer ear, iron ore. Phew, that was good timing. Drummer coin, Falmer ear, hist carp. Ooh, I like that even better than the ore. There's the bridge. See, these look like they're giant pieces of chitin. How big do those chars get? Of course, the answer is I really don't want to know. Ooh. That was a little close for comfort, wasn't it? Gotta be a little more careful.
Who's there?
They keep getting stuck. As much as I appreciate the sometimes easy fights, I'm really hoping one of the things... Ooh, look at that. Fallout 4 has is slightly better pathing for its AI. Because, you know, sometimes the fights that are too easy get old. I don't know where his body went. That's okay. We have an alchemy lab. Actually, let me nom on some ingredients. Not the Crimson Nern route. That would be very annoying. Fortified barter. Nice. Gloom Blossom. Resist magic fear. Big. Hist Carp. Honeycomb. Fortified block. Only one heart, so that's not getting used. Fortify heavy armor. Potentially a good one. Juniper. Fortify marksman. Antlers. Restore stamina and fortify stamina. Moon sugar. Only one. Weakness to fire and resist frost. Oh, that's not too bad. Mudcrab. Cure disease. Fortify lockpicking. Nice. Pine thrush. Restore stamina. Fortify lockpicking. Restore stamina. Fortify sneak. Ooh, very nice. Fortify sneak. Hey, I'm noticing a trend here. Fortify heavy armor. Fortify restoration. Weakness to magic and fortify illusion. Restore stamina and damage stamina regen. That's kind of strange. What did I just learn from that one? Fortify illusion. Slaughterfish egg. Restore stamina. Some berries. Fortify oh, we likey. We likey. Spriggan sap. Taught me damage magicka regen and fortify enchanting. Ravage stamina. Fortify two-handed. Don't know. Fortify magicka. Restore magicka. And resist poison. Fortify restoration. Ouch. That's quite a bit. I don't know that I actually need to make any potions. Actually, let me see. I'm pretty sure I'm running low on restore magic. Restore magicka. I don't really want to use vampire dust for that, though. Yeah. Well, I've got that'll work. Are my expensive ingredients or my hard to come by ones. Darn. Raw charge. Whoa! Getting out of there. Eli Jenkins. I think it was Eli Jenkins was the name. I don't remember. Foggy.
Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this.
That's kind of cool.
Where'd you come from?
I was not quick enough. Darn, I wanted to see that.
That'll teach you.
Pretty kitty. I'm much safer now that it's dead. Whew. Ooh, what a poison bloom. No complaint here. Another ingredient. Probably not very useful to me since I don't actually use poisons, being primarily a caster. You and your skeletons, Sarana. Sorry, but they're so noisy. Will you get out of the way? There's ingredients up there. Come on, you. Thank you. Darkfall Passage, Note 2. I didn't see Note 1. Maybe I did. Maybe it was... Nope, Darkfall Cave Note. Strange why the cursed have set up so many traps near the stone barrier. Going to rest for a bit, not take any chances. They set up those traps for a reason, and I'm not about to go rushing in to find out why. I'm just going to sit here, regain my strength, possibly try and use the traps to my advantage. I know where that skeleton was sitting. It's pretty down here.
I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, didn't figure it was mineable, but always gotta check. Oh, look. There's something for you, love. Glowy deers. You have been? Ah. Yep, just caught one for you.
Oh, you killed it.
That's not catching it?
No.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
I killed it quicker than the other things around here would.
No. You just killed it. Okay? Leave them alone.
But they have... Here. They're kind of cute when they swim. Okay, I'm sure if I don't harvest those things quick enough, I'm going to regret it, so... Squeaks, be nice to your daughter. I know you're old and cranky, but... Looks like they poisoned themselves on one of the blooms.
Where'd you come from?
Good job, Serana. Well, I've never seen that before. Oh. Missed. Way overshot that one. We're gonna get a little more straight on shot, I think.
Who's there? Done and done.
I don't want to find out how much damage those things will do to me. Oh, saber kitty. He got in a good hit.
I think that's another way shrine up there. Here we go.
Okay. Will you? Thank you. Hello.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination.
I am illuminated. Thank you.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
I am.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
While you do your thing, I will do mine. Okay. Thank you. Portal to the Forgotten Vale. Ooh. Okay, folks. It's getting late. Yes, definitely my bedtime. So this is where we will call it
Light out here.
a night.
I can't stand it.
And until next time, good night and good luck.